I feel like anything is possible now. I can keep fighting a bit longer. My heartbeat feels so funny. This is my peak. This is Gear Fit. Chat, I'm caught up to the manga. I've seen and read this phrase multiple times, but just seeing Luffy say this while his body bounces around like a trampoline and the Drums of Liberation OST is popping off in the background, saying I had goosebumps is an understatement. But to some, they may feel like this transformation wasn't done justice, or this episode was overhyped beyond belief. So that's why today, I'll ride Toei. So that's why today, I'll go in depth on how much Toei Animation cooked in recreating Gear 5 in the anime. But before I do that, I gotta plug. Hey, you like this content, don't you, Squidward? Yeah, hit that like button, subscribe for me. I know you do. But seriously, I'm almost at 1K, bro. Please, I need to feed my family. But now, let's dive in. Starting off, we gotta talk about that animation, man. Because this whole episode just felt like a Wendy's 4 for 4. Because everything busts. One thing I was scared of was the animators not capturing Luffy's rubbery vibe that Oda so perfectly presented in the manga. But I was wrong. Very wrong. Luffy, after just receiving Gear 5, was already tweaking off of Kizaru Zaza. Every time Luffy moved a muscle, his whole body moved like a trampoline. Besides that god-awful Hiyori scene, burn that shit, burn it! The frames were nothing less than spectacular, which is saying something, since this isn't even the best part of the fight. That 4-piece combo Luffy did to Kaido, and following up with the buff Tom and Jerry Wombo combo, was my favorite part of the episode, no doubt. However, there is some complaints that I do have about the animation. Now yes, everything within the episode was spectacular eye candy, but some shots had too much eye candy, if you understand what I mean. Like, watch this sequence right now and tell me what the hell is happening. And if your answer was Luffy gripping the ground to block Kaido's attack, you're definitely shocked since you got the ability to see into the future, because there's no way in hell you saw that on your first initial watch. Yeah, him moonwalking while doing it is funny, but watching it I had no clue what he was doing even though I read the manga. Or the time when Luffy dug into the ground to reflect Kaido's blast breath. I knew what he was doing, but the animation seemed way too focused on Luffy in the same 12 frames for 5 seconds. And since we're on the topic of animation, I've got to talk about the clashing different art styles. Now, for your average brain-dead anime enjoyer who just watched One Piece 1071 for the fights, they probably thought the different animation styles was an L take by Toei. But what I got to say, no, you're just wrong. You're very wrong. The whole point of Gear 5 Luffy is the fact that Luffy does not need to restrict himself anymore for his power and can freely do whatever, whenever. So for the animators to take this extremely significant fight to the One Piece legacy as a whole and make this fight sequence feel like an animator's YouTuber collab, not only does Toei got balls, but they got creativity behind those balls. Let the animators take their own spin on a monumental checkpoint in anime history, and Gear 5's introduction of all places really just shows the higher ups that they know what they're doing, not only for Gear 5, but for One Piece as well. A tier, for now. The emotion this episode is absolutely top notch. The Gorosei hyping up the actual name of the gum gum fruit like a WWE announcer was just, that had me hyped as hell, bro. As much as I hate that Hiyori scene, Orochi finally died, so all is forgiven. And every single time Luffy started laughing like a crackhead, bro, I could not stop laughing. That goofy run too, bro, oh my god. S tier, S tier. Hey, whoever made this music needs to crazy.